In this video, I'm not going to tell you if the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. I am going to tell you why the Super Bowl is going to be won by the Philadelphia Eagles. So, kick back, relax, and let me just spit some knowledge to you real quick. So, first things first is this team. People can say all they want. Saquon Barkley. He's been running, blah, 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 blah. But really, it all starts with the line. It all starts with the people who create those holes that can create those passages for him to travel through and to break away and hit those home run runs. New York couldn't do that, obviously. Otherwise, he'd still be there. Otherwise, there would have been much more effort to keep him around. So, you can't just say it's him. For all the Jalen Hurts haters, you can say what you want, talk all the shit you want, but unless you're a whack-ass Chiefs fan, then he made it further than your quarterback in your team, and he's headed to his Super Bowl again for the second time in 3 years. So, I mean, that's not bad, all things considered. So, really, the main thing that I'm going to say that the Eagles have that no other team does, and they might have it to some degree, but they don't have it anywhere near. They can't hold the flame to the Eagles, is the unselfishness. The unselfishness. That's what I want people to come away with, that word. The unselfishness of wide receivers being willing to lay down blocks. For Saquon Barkley to put his body on the line and block so Jalen Hurts can have a couple extra seconds in the pocket to throw the ball and make a play. Our whole team is filled with unselfish players, from the special teams to the offense to the defense. They're all together as one. And you can just feel it. And I don't give a shit what Kansas City tries to do. I don't care that it's their third time. Like, literally, the last time we played them in the Super Bowl, they won by a last-second field goal. That doesn't prove anything to me at all. That means that we were neck and neck up until they got a lucky call at the end of the game that even the commentators were saying, hey, that was a bad call. So, it is what it is. I could talk about that all day. But the moral of the story is, this is going to be our get back. You don't often get one of those on this major stage, and the people that we have are amazing. Our defense is more like exciting to watch than some people's offense. Like, it's ridiculous. And to have all those people together and to have a similar goal in mind and to be all the way to getting there. And these dudes push each other and they help each other out and they really try to put the best effort forward. I know Sirianni has taken a lot of criticism, and some is well deserved and some not so much, but overall, I think he's a great coach. I think he's a fantastic speech maker, talker, whatever, that he really knows how to connect with the team and to bridge that gap of not just being an owner or not just being a coach and there being this weird dynamic or whatever. I really appreciate that, and I just think no matter what Kansas City throws at us, like, we're good. Like, they basically have Travis Kelce. If we shut him down, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the guy with the long hair that does the little Uzi Vert dances or whatever. That guy's nothing. Our defensive line, our offensive line, everybody is going to shut them down, and they're not going to know what hit them. They're not going to win 3 in a row. It's not going to happen. Sorry for anybody who wants Kansas City, the refs, to win. I hope that one ref that's notorious for giving the Kansas City wins is hurt and doesn't show up, because they've literally never lost a game that dude has been the referee for. So I could do without him, and if they're so great, then it shouldn't matter, right? So, it's not my fault that Patrick Mahomes has became not only the Patriots of the NFL with just wanting anybody else to win, but he's the LeBron James also, where he expects that every call he should get, and he does the thing like this, and he's always pointing and whatever, and he expects every call. And I've seen memes where it's like, touching Patrick Mahomes, 15-yard personal foul. And it's true. It's bullshit. Like, that's the stupidest call in football. Like, literally, like, I have a joke where it's like, what's next? Like, breathing the air 10 yards. Like, it's just like, of course, like, you have to rough. It's a contact sport, Like, it is what it is. But regardless, like, we had Shady McCoy, one of our best running backs, and we asked him advice on the snow game. What happened in the snow game? I mean, it did come down to the last second, I'll give you that, but we've been getting help and asking for help and working together and working towards that goal, and now we literally have that game left, and everybody had to come through Philly once again, and nobody prevailed. Not anybody prevailed. So it's nice to be going back again, and it proves a lot of the haters wrong. And it's really messed up how Jalen Hurts will have the same completion rate or the same amount of yards or whatever as maybe like Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, and he will get all the criticism. Like, you'll turn on the TV on SportsCenter and you'll think the Eagles lost a game, and they didn't. But the way that they talk about him, it's like, it's crazy. So I don't know. I've seen multiple people apologize to him on live TV, so that has to say something. And I think that not only Philly fans want the Eagles to win, but I just think that genuinely almost everybody wants the Eagles to win, because they're tired of Kansas City. They're tired of Mahomes. They're tired of, like, I'm tired of it. I don't care. You can call me a hater, call me whatever. Like, sure, Mahomes is good and all that, whatever, but it's hard to gauge someone how good they are when the referee's kind of in their back pocket. And it's obvious enough that I'm not just some fan that's like, but like, there's people on ESPN talking about it. There's people who, like, their job is sports, and they talk about it. And the flopping, like, that's ridiculous. That shit is uncalled for, so stupid. Like, keep that shit with the fairies and soccer, in my opinion. Even then, it's stupid. But to add it into football is totally unnecessary. And it's turned into this dramatic thing. And the Eagles, man, it's been like all for one for all mentality. And like, Kansas City just doesn't have that. They don't have poise. They don't have, like, they don't know how to be gracious. When they win, it's, yeah, we did it. You're a jabroni. The mayor's a jabroni. And talking shit. And like us, like, we literally are like trying to help out, and we talk and respect and this and that on and off the field. And time and time again, Kansas City shows that they're douchebags on and off the field. So it is what it is. But I'm just telling you, like, the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. Like, I'm not some delusional Cowboys fan. Like, in my gut, like, let's just say if someone put $100 on the Eagles to win the Super Bowl before the season started, and they're plus 1400 to win, then that said person would win $1,400 off a $100 bet. So said person might be really looking forward to that. But anyways, I just really wanted to get my opinion out there. I've been a lifelong Eagles fan. Like, I've watched McNabb, I watched Vic. Like, I used to like Brett Favre back in the day when I was like a little kid. But like, I've been rocking with the Eagles for almost as long as I can remember, with Donovan McNabb for sure. And then obviously Michael Vick, the best era. Michael Vick, LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson. I got to live through that, and man, I'm so glad that I did. And like, feel how you want about Michael Vick. He did his time. He did his crime. It's unfortunate, but he did it and owned up to it. Eagles gave him a chance, and he went out there and fucking pulverized. So, there are some things that can be rehabilitated, and you already know the main one that can't, fucking pedophiles. So, well, they can't be rehabilitated, but they can be dealt with. So, anyways, that's my little spiel that I have. Obviously, go Birds. And, like, I'm telling you, man, Kansas City's not going to win 3. They're not. Like, you can say all the statistics and you can, like, do all that till the cows come crying home. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not saying the Eagles are going to whoop their ass or whatever or something. But I think Kansas City is very confident, just like Washington was. And, they're going to try, but they're thinking about it as, we got this, we won 2 in a row, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to play smarter football. We have younger guys. We have, like, the ability to win the game. I know we do. So, unless some referee does some wild-ass calls that, like, nobody can control, then I really don't see Kansas City winning. Honestly, I don't. Don't make any bets. I don't encourage that or anything like that at all. But I'm just saying, like, the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl and be the 2025 Super Bowl champions. So you could say you heard it here first, or I could be back and I could be eating my words and this could not age well at all. So I'm hoping for the first option. So that's my time, and I hope you guys have a good one, and go Birds.